Okay, let me check audio.
Oh my god. What's good, y'all? We're back. Yes, the audio is good. Definitely too. All right, so yes, we were planning to be. The reason why we didn't do last week is because we had stuff to do for our school and everything. But we're back, and it's a lot of shit coming out. I got a lot of anime, and this is it. Anime. We're back to the 2010s. You know, we're good. All right, awesome. Yeah, we're back to the 2010s. We got what we got right now, like Bleach. Blue. Is Blue Lock coming out soon?
Dawn comes out this Thursday.
Yes.
Bleach comes out this Saturday, and
along with
Blue Lock, season 2.
We're good. We're back, dude. Like this is gonna be a great fucking fall anime. Man.
October is just I don't know why, but
it's like video games and anime is just stacked.
Yeah, no. But like if you really think about it, like just looking back all the years, October is kind of the month, you know?
Yeah.
I for some strange reason, all companies just decide, yep, October. Just
like for MCU, like May is the month. You know what I mean? Like it's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like they all when it comes to like stuff like anime, video games. It's October.
Always
October is always what starts it, all the way until like kind of until summer, until spring. Yeah. But no, honestly, a lot of shit coming out. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, you think it's like because people are like going to school in September, so they're like, all right, let's give them time to like do homework and shit, and then let's break their wallet. I don't know. It could be.
Students,
yeah.
Bro,
I mean, shit, we're always broke. I'm still buying the games though.
I feel like it's because of hibernation. It's winter time, so video games and anime that's really good coming out at that time doesn't make sense.
To be honest,
could be November though.
It's the same shit regardless.
No, actually, to be honest, because August is the month where everyone takes a break. So probably I think everyone's just chilling in August, and because of that, like September is like where they're finalizing everything, and October is when they decide to release everything. It's possible.
That's true. I mean,
because during the winter time with Sparking Zero, that's a good combination for one.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Especially when we start hitting those snow days, I'm like, yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, no, bro. If the wellness day was next week Tuesday, you would not see me for another day. I would literally use my sick day for the next 2 days if I
could. Yep.
Bro, if by God, like we get some snowstorm, they're like, oh yeah, class is canceled on October 8th, bro. I'm just gonna wake up, not even hesitate, just Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero?
Yeah. Sparking Zero.
That's gonna be me 100%. So I didn't get the deluxe edition. So I just regular pre-ordered it. So I think was October 11th is like Saturday?
October 11th is Thursday.
Okay, so you get it on Tuesday, I get it Thursday. That's good.
Because the 12th is Friday and Daima comes out on Thursday. They wanted to do it so Daima and Sparking release on the same day.
Oh, that makes sense.
The pre-order bonus
is Daima.
Is Daima Goku.
Okay.
And something insane that was like literally like recorded. Apparently, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on console for PS5 is being more ordered than Black Ops 6. Damn. And this is the part that people aren't even.
I mean, look, I will say like Black Ops 6.
Did you play beta?
No, but I did like I've seen from people saying like it's really fucking good. But bro, it's like. This is Tenkaichi 4, bro. You don't understand. Like, this is like everyone's fucking childhood. We've had Call of Duty games in the past, but like, how long has it been since to BT3?
I played the beta. I didn't order it, but they had a free weekend after the beta like initially dropped. They had a free weekend. That's how I played it. I will admit it was pretty fun.
It was really fun.
Really, really good. But this is what people are understanding. This is the normal game, right? This is the normal game.
Yeah. It's $70.
This is the deluxe edition. It's ahead of it. And this is the ultimate edition. It's
also
ahead of it.
Yeah.
Everybody's
buying this game.
All the forms of Sparking Zero are ahead of this. Do you know how insane that is? Because these are all 3 separate products you can buy, and they're all somehow still ahead of it. And the craziest is the ultimate edition is the top.
Yep. Bandai has made their money from Xenoverse 2, Dokkan, Legends. They put all their fucking money, and finally we have like an actual big budget anime game. This is the first one. I mean, we have Rebirth of Souls coming out with Bleach, but I'm talking like top tier, like next gen, like talked about in the same sense as like the games coming out now, like on PS5, like a game that's like, all right, if you want a next gen experience, like play this game, and it's a fucking anime game. That's like I don't know if you know. That's like unheard of. That shit hasn't been a staple since like the PS2 days.
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 was the most successful anime game in history with 13 million sales.
Yeah, and it was sold again with the PS4. Like that was
sold with the PS4.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's been a long time since we had that. Like when it like what was that like 2015?
2017, I believe.
Yeah. Wait.
Still a minute.
4. No. Because I think didn't
no, because 4 came out and then Boruto's DLC came out later, so that has to be before Boruto.
Okay, my thing is like I'm trying to think like because I know because the anime ended way after. And I think the manga and the game came out very shortly after. Like the manga ended, and then the game
came out literally direct. Bro, that's what I'm saying. People literally played the game before watching the show.
I did, bro.
That's like, I showed it.
I played Storm 3, watched a little bit of the episodes, and then boom, I played 4. That's how you
played Storm 3. You know that fight in Storm 3 leagues better. The ending fight leagues better than the anime, bro. That was beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
The animation.
It almost makes me want to like have that fight be canon, where it's just like literally just Naruto versus Obito. I'm not gonna lie, I said this before, and not to get on a Naruto rant real quick, but I'm just like, Cyber Connect actually is a fan of Naruto, not like Naruto the franchise, Naruto as a character. Because I swear to God, one of the things that I talk about with people saying like, "Yo, Kishimoto," like. Or like at least the everybody 2016. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
One
of the things that the anime does and the manga does that they make Naruto look so idiotic or buffoonish. I guess that's part of his character where he's like, oh, he's supposed to be like the underdog, but like he's kind of like the rookie, even though he's like one of the strongest fucking ninja in the world. With 3 specifically, they made him look cool as fuck. I mean, 3 has 2 fights that aren't in the manga and anime, and they're fucking amazing. And they glaze up Naruto, like they gas up Naruto so fucking much. So the fight with at the when Sasuke kills what's his name, the guy with the shotgun arms where he killed Danzo. He kills Danzo. Then he has to fight with Kakashi. Sakura goes in, almost dies. Naruto saves him, and then it's immediately a clash with the Rasengan.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
They turned that fight into an entire.
You showed me that.
Yeah,
I showed him. Literally, like that was leagues. But I remember,
Naruto was doing looked so cool in that fight.
No, because like I played 4, right, and I'm just like, yo, like this is so fire. And then like I went to get 3. I remember watching it like way back, and then like now I'm playing 3. I'm like, why isn't this in the anime?
Why isn't it in the manga?
That looked beautiful. That fight with Sasuke, the ending fight with Sasuke, beautiful. It was, bro, that was so good.
Dude.
The choreography, the impact frames, the literal end.
I'm telling you right now, like that is the one time where I really thought like, yo, it hit me. I was like, oh yeah, this guy beat Pain. So obviously he's fucking goated with the sauce. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't know about you. A lot of the times where I feel like, Sasuke is like always leagues above Naruto when it comes to hand to hand. And then, but Naruto,
leagues.
Yeah, I would say, well, I wouldn't say leagues, but like,
I would say all that.
Yeah, I would say like, but I would say like when it comes to like a power standpoint, that's where he meets Sasuke. I wouldn't say like Naruto's hand is underrated as shit. Yes, he has hands, but compared to the amount of like movement that Sasuke has.
I think I get what he's saying.
Sasuke's taijutsu is better. It's just better. That's flat out. Sasuke's taijutsu is a lot better.
I mean, you could say that for someone like that Chipotle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm saying like at that point, it was just leagues better than Naruto's. Even though
in the final fight.
No, not the final fight. This fight at the summit.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. He definitely got better. Oh my god, he's fucking. Like, he's improved in the final fight, and then he got so much better where he was, like, actually throwing hands with fucking Momoshiki. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, at that point, like, it wasn't really, like, heavily – he didn't, like – there wasn't enough, like, showing that he had hands.
That's what I was going to say. They showed Sasuke having a lot more hand-to-hand combat than Naruto ever.
Yeah, and even in the fight with – sorry, Coach Will. But even in the fight with Pain, a lot of the time it was more like clashes, and he just got one good kick in with Pain. Yeah. One like he got him with Rasengan, he got him with strategic, and it was like one kick that he got. But other than that, it was more like just pressure and more Rasengan.
That's fair.
People
And then
tend to
also
forget-
pain, and also Nine Tails.
People tend to forget that the pain fight wasn't animated that well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was still cool.
It was still cool, but it wasn't really animated well.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, but would
so-
you say in the manga, like, it was Naruto had hands? Because in my opinion, I feel like,
In the manga,
yeah,
Have you either
I
of
say
you,
so.
have you either actually read the manga or
I haven't. So
I've read a
that's
good amount of chapters.
Okay, so then bro, the anime just hates Sakura.
Oh, yeah, bro.
They
yo,
hate Sakura.
You have a great ass.
no, they do.
No,
Dude,
bro, they
Hinata.
do.
Hinata, they're
Bro,
hella
they
Hinata
added a
fans.
lot of shit that we thought that was actually canon.
Bro, Sasuke actually blushes around her.
Oh,
He actually shows affection.
Yeah.
damn!
Like, no,
Damn!
And yo, like the scene where you remember the test where like where everyone's like, yeah, where the point of the exam is to cheat. Sakura literally says, "Oh man, I hope Naruto can like keep up, or I hope Naruto's like can do better for the team."
Yep.
In the anime, it's you better not drag us down. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
They actually made her more hated.
They made her more of a bitch for no reason.
Yup.
Yeah,
And
They made her more stupid.
Exactly,
For no
too.
reason. Way more stupid.
bro, like I read the Naruto manga. My friend's like, bro, trust me, the anime. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it fucking sucks sometimes. Like, what do you mean, like, bro? Just read the beginning. And I'm like, what? Why is Sasuke actually fucked with her? Oh damn, I didn't know that.
Yup.
Oh my god, that's why she's constantly chasing after him.
because he kind of does have a feeling for
He
it.
does have a little feelings for her.
Yeah,
Like in the beginning, like when Sakura is like Sasuke, right? Like my goal is to be strong for someone. She looks at Sasuke. Sasuke looks confused, but then later when she finds out she was talking about him, he's like, oh, and you literally see the blushing on his face. There's literally a panel of them looking at each other like that, where like they're kind of holding like pinkies or whatever, and like she's blushing and he's blushing.
interesting.
The hospital scene when
Interesting.
Sakura hugs him, he's blushing. Like he shows genuine affection
They just didn't want to put it in anime.
You know,
for some reason.
I knew.
don't
Listen,
know why.
For some reason.
I knew for a long time that a lot of the animators who animated Naruto, specifically when the Shippuden side, hated fucking Sakura. It was a clear bias.
Bro, there was a one
It
scene
was a
that
clear
showed that
bias.
they hated- Bro, you know that one scene in the war, like after the whole pain shit, and she was like, if Naruto or Sasuke get injured, who do I say first? That one shit made me hate her, and I'm like, damn, this shit not even real.
Yeah.
They
What
added
you added
that.
that for?
That's what I'm saying. Like they
Yeah,
were really gun ho and like really like they were mega fans. Like that's good. Like I'm glad that the animes are really big fans of Naruto. But like to the point where like they were like heavily, well they were like super invested into the shipping wars to the point where they themselves took a creative liberty to push further for Hinata than Sakura. Like I don't know if you guys know, but this was like before the last came out. Some guy, I think it was the animator in Period. He was drawing corn of Naruto and Hinata.
Interesting.
So it was very interesting.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
that's
Japan is full of degenerates.
yeah. So I'm like yeah.
I said Japan is full, not all of degenerates. I said Japan is full of degenerates. Man. Full,
Which
not
is
everyone.
But it's I was like, oh, I mean, look, even the games, I can't lie, even the fucking games were doing that shit. Storm 4 Epilogue has a big moment where like, oh, the game is literally called the mini game the mission with basically it's like Hinata, Sakura, and Ino, and I think another character, but I think it's just those three. And it's like it has something. It was like compared like, oh, who do you like more? Like, what do you guys think about Naruto? And then Sakura and have their and Hinata's like, oh, blah blah blah. I love Naruto. And the mission is literally called Angel versus the Devils. And I'm like, I'm like, yo,
damn,
why?
Like,
holy shit,
bro. Like, people hate I'm thinking like, literally, she just seems like a normal girl.
I mean, no.
Also,
Well, the
Loki,
only
that's
reason people is because she was doing too much.
Sometimes,
Sasuke.
yeah.
Like she was really crying over him when she found he was a terrorist. Acting like she really told to that, bro.
Oh yeah, that was true. She was a mega
Bro,
soup.
like,
yeah.
If it was Sakura, okay, I guess.
That's more
But
of
Ino, no.
That's more of like, I guess, for like, oh, we don't know what to do with Ino, so let's do something. I will say, to like to go on Paris, Studio Perry's side more. Period. I actually did love the fact I loved what they did with Eno and the fillers. Like that's where she really became a character. Like when it comes to like all the other stuff,
Jesus
Which is
Christ.
kind of sad to say.
yeah, like
That's-
if
that's
filler,
1000%
comes to like filler,
true.
It's
dude.
true.
I'm not gonna lie, like if there's a big amount of people who ship Naruto Eno because like they have it's
Yeah,
like
that one arc.
it's,
That
yeah.
one arc. Yeah,
Because like I'm not gonna lie, they go out. They're like the
They
exact same
really
person.
mesh together.
Yeah, they're like
Really
the
do.
exact same person.
No, like
And he knows a normal person, honestly. If you really give her like, she's just a chill dude. She's feisty, but she's not like.
she's not like that. That's why I said like I with Eno like even though like the model way the anime like presented her was a simp, she's actually just like a normal person.
Yeah,
She just likes Sasuke. I mean,
She's just a normal girl, really.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's a normal girl,
yeah.
which is why I don't get why some people hate her. It's just-
And I
she's
love how
literally
they-
a normal girl.
Yeah, and I love how they always put like her and Naruto together. It was always funny. It was always fucking hilarious. But it was like you could tell those two like
It could
they're like
happen, to be honest.
no like they're not like they're friends. Like you can tell they're like they're not like they don't hate each other. You know,
But yeah,
'cause
they're like
they were
chill
hating
with
each other. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's like one of the biggest gripes I ever had with the whole. Like after I read the manga, I was like, bro, like what are we doing?
Mhm.
Like why did you do that? Like
Mad necessary.
it was so unnecessary. Like that was before the even shipping wars even started technically.
Yeah.
Because they made those remarks when she was a kid.
Yeah.
So did they
Right.
just hate her?
They set up for failure.
I just stuttered twice, but that was crazy.
Sorry, I didn't even notice, bro.
I didn't even notice either.
Yeah, but I'm just like, bro, like do they hate her?
Yes.
Like
It is that
what-
simple. They do hate her.
Like of all the characters, why would you hate her? Like
It's
like-
because she hates Naruto from the beginning. From episode 1.
what are you
Like, listen,
talking about?
Listen.
You read the manga.
Listen, I know.
She just calls him dirty once.
And I think they took that personally. That's what I'm saying.
They
That's
took
what
that
I'm saying.
person.
I feel like they never let that go. So it just made her way more.
Nah.
She is. That's why.
Yeah.
No, she literally only hates on him because she goes like to his place and she finds that like that it's fucked up. And he's like, ew, like you live in this? Like this like and the man she thinks, oh bro, he meant dirty, bro. And that's it.
That's it. He's like,
That's literally
hurry up,
it.
and I took that person.
That's
Like,
very
She
personal.
sees Naruto as like
Like, bro, he is. You see his fucking house? There's a bunch of spilled milk all over the place.
she sees Naruto as like a little brother, basically. That's how she sees her in the manga, not an annoyance, just like a little brother who speaks so much.
Yeah, and she's super protective of him. So, like, yeah, a little
She
actual
actually
brother.
did root for him in the
A brother.
multiple times.
You know, that's
Yeah.
another thing. Like after Zabuza, she becomes so like attached to him. Like by like little brother is like, oh yeah, like he's gonna get into trouble again. I have to watch him. Unlike the anime where it's just like he's my teammate,
Mhm.
so I have to take care of him or it makes me look bad.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And she was. It just seemed like they made her way more focused on Sasuke than ever.
That's
Naruto.
true, though.
In
You're
the
right.
first part, at least. In the first part, that's what they made it seem like.
man, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're right. Sakura does like act like a older sister to Naruto. Like there were times where like Naruto be getting mad at Grandma Tsunade, and like literally she grabs Naruto's head and makes him bow like a mom. I was like, damn, you're right. You're right. Actually,
And
that's kind of true.
the thing is, they don't show any of that in the anime. They just make it like, oh yeah,
It was like one in the movie, and that was it.
Wait, what?
It was like one time in the movie, and that was it.
What time? What?
One time, like they do that, the thing I just described, but like he's like, oh, bow down, like to say you're sorry, like making Naruto say sorry, like being a mom to Naruto Loki. But that was in the movie, it wasn't even in the anime or
Yeah.
manga.
Oh, I was gonna agree with you because there was around Tsunade a lot.
Yeah.
And Jiraiya, so
It happened
they
a
had
few
that
times.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
actually did happen.
Yeah, one of the funniest scenes when Jiraiya pulls up and they just ignore Sakura and Tsunade the entire time, and then they get so pissed off where they're like, "Actually, you know what, man? Fuck this. Let's go for ramen." Like he's the Jiraiya's like, "I bet I'll pay." He's like, "Hey, let's go!" And they just scream their names. They're like, "What do? We just wanted to go get ramen," not realizing they ignored the whole purpose of the meeting to discuss pain. I think,
Yeah.
which was hilarious.
Because they reunited at that point.
Yeah, because they were just catching up, man.
Yeah. Damn, you're right.
You know what's something that
You know,
actually
I feel like it would be a good like thing for Naruto because honestly, if I could like compare Naruto and Ino, which again you guys haven't seen it, but Naruto and Ino was literally Edward and Winry from Full Metal. That's it. That's the ship.
Like you mean in terms of looks or personality?
Personality. It's
I mean,
literally
they both have
just
blonde hair.
they
And
have
blue eyes.
they have the exact same
Oh
personality.
shit! Actually, what the fuck?
They have the exact same personality.
Yeah, no,
It's like-
I've seen the filler. Yeah.
yeah, but it's like as I'm saying, like
Nah,
if,
but I
you,
watched-
if
yeah.
Edward Memory is literally Naruto Nino.
Yeah.
So I'm like
Okay,
that's
so
what
they were
compared
like a
to.
main couple.
Shippuden filler.
If they were a couple, they would be in Edward and Memory.
Shippuden filler felt different from Naruto filler.
Yeah.
Because Naruto filler, like I remember I watched the first arc with Hinata and Kiba, and I was like, okay, this is kind of whatever. Then after that, I was just like, so y'all not just gonna look for Sasuke? Y'all just gonna
Yeah,
fuck around? And
like part one was gave so much to the characters and expanded the characters. Shippuden was just sometimes they were just doing some shit. They need an arc where shit happened. It wasn't like all right, let's do an arc with like people and you like a filler episode where you get more into this person's life or learn more about this person. Naruto hangs out with these people. You know, Shippuden was more like, hey, let's take these characters and do a wacky adventure. Like, let's fight a dude that skateboards
Literally.
while we're on the way to go to the land of the waves. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
That's why the filler in
Yo.
That's why the filler part one felt more like actual
Yeah.
filler because it kind of followed the story while doing the filler.
yeah,
On top of that, the stories were still grounded and it wasn't about fucking robots and aliens.
I mean, granted, Naruto had its
bro. For me, it's the
Goofy
moment.
moments
It's
too,
the
but
moment you
still.
hear.
Oh yeah, the fucking filler.
And I was just like,
You know what episode about to be? At least they give you a warning.
yeah.
At
At least they gave you a song.
yeah.
catch you.
I'm like, ah.
Nah, bro, it's the. Yeah, and it's just everything just feels like filler, and I'm just like, even the way they talk and move, I'm just like, y'all wing a little too goofy right now for y'all taste, but
Yeah, and I kind of low key I do like it though because it feels like bro, you're just hanging out with your friends, man. And I low key I fuck with that.
some of it was good, yeah. Like or when they tried to see what was under Kakashi's mask, that was funny.
Yeah.
I really like that episode.
Like I think fillers could be a great way to expand Naruto. Expand on like the characters and make sure like, hey, look, not everything is about the fights. Like these people are characters too, and they hang out and they're friends and their family. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Super, but I gotta tell you, bro, the fillers are the fillers are the best part of the series for me. Fillers are the best part,
they're probably the most
and because they're
funniest
just
part.
chilling and they're just talking. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you get more screen time from a lot of people. Like, yo, you get like Yamcha, like last
I
time,
didn't know.
one episode of Yamcha. I'm like, bro, it's amazing.
Yeah, that just reminded me of the baseball episode. That baseball episode was, even though we were like, bruh, we hated it at first, then we saw it, like, that was the funniest shit we ever seen. Especially at the end of the game when Yamcha won. Bro,
He just hit the pose.
He hit the pose at the end, because, like, he was making the run, because, like, he actually hit the bat. Yeah, and he was just like that at the end. I'm just like, why did they do your character like this? It's so funny, but I feel so bad, bro. Just imagine your only gimmick is just for you to hit the again.
Or like there was one time where I guess Goku needed some extra training. And I guess like Goku and Krillin were like, oh, we're just in the neighborhood. Or I forgot what the circumstance was. But Roshi gave him a task to do, and it was like back in the old days. Where Goku
really? That was filler?
That was filler. Yeah, Goku and Krillin
really?
had to like go into the
I
wild.
didn't feel like filler.
And it was like, yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't feel like it because it's like the characters are the same and they're hanging out, but it's like there's always something happening to where these characters don't fucking hang out with each other.
I should have thought about that because Goku literally jumps on them and singing "Cha-la,
Head
head
chala.
I
You
should
know
have
what I mean?
thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like you don't notice it because you're just the characters are themselves.
I thought you were talking about the other one where Krillin's like, Goku, punch me in my face.
Yeah, that was
Basically, Krillin felt like he was getting soft, and he wanted Goku to max power, like knock him, bro. Like max power, like dragon fist him, bro. Like he wanted to see, like I'm good, bro. Trust. Like Earth people come to fight Earth, I'll defend, bro. Trust.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the OG, bro. You talking about Super?
No, Super, yeah.
Okay,
Super, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Super, and then he's like, Goku's like, this is gonna really hurt. Are you sure? And he's like, absolutely. He powers up, and Goku just boom,
goes through mountains, bro.
Bro goes through like 3 mountains, and Goku's like, I'll catch you, Krillin. Ends up on that side of the wall.
Dude, he literally hit him so hard that Goku actually had trouble catching up. He was like, wait, I'm coming. He was like going moving so fucking far.
And then he was just
I was
like,
like,
he
yo,
was like,
Krillin.
"Ugh," and then like you just see Krillin just go boom, and Yomi's like,
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take you back to your wife, Krillin. That was funny. That was a good thing.
yeah, like little stuff like that.
Hey, was that tractor episode from the one where you said, "I forgot my tractor" when he left?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
That shit was so
funny.
funny though. Oh my god.
Like in some it's just like and then in dumb it's just like
Oh, I was like, that's actually hilarious.
yeah.
And it's like, and you know what's funny? It was so funny because, like, you know, you just see Chi-Chi shopping with Piccolo. Because, like, Piccolo's like, legit is like is a fucking
He's just
grandma now. He's a grandma now.
He's the uncle.
Yeah.
He the uncle,
Yeah,
bro.
he's the real uncle.
And it's funny, bro. Literally, when it was Goku's turn to take care of her, I'm just here talking about this, and I'm like, man, how far you have fucking come, dude.
Yeah.
From literally wanting to destroy the Earth to taking care of your worst nemesis's
Kids.
kids.
Kid's kid.
His
Kid's
kid's kid.
His kid.
Legit.
Yeah.
He is so protected. I mean, you see in superhero, but like, he's like,
He's so
protective
protective
of Pan. There was a time where like Goku came back, you know, he was back, and he was like, oh, he was like saying, actually, like he walked away, pondered, and was like, oh, I think you guys forgot how it wipes. There should be the camera right above you. It was like walking back in. I was like, yeah, that's a funny ass line. But it was like, it was just the way he kept talking, and then it got drowned out as he closed the door behind him. I
It's
was
the
like,
fact
that's so
that
funny.
Chi-Chi trusts Piccolo with Pan more than Goku.
Yeah.
And,
Which
like,
is fair.
like literally, like all those years ago, you see him literally put a hole in your husband's shoulder, and then now you're like, yes, please take care of my grandson.
Funny how things change. Turn stable. All that.
Yeah, man. That's why the development is just peak sometimes, bro.
That is true.
Yeah.
There's a way some characters just go from this to that. Piccolo and Vegeta being the main ones.
Yeah. I remember there was a thing in Z. One of my favorite fillers in Z. It was one of them was during Saiyan Saga, Raptor Saiyan Saga, where it's Goku with the fucking needle. Yeah, it's like an episode of Goku just screaming his ass off because he's so scared of a needle. And it's like he's not even getting. Oh no, sorry. So they're like unripping the Band-Aid, but they don't know. So they just hear Goku screaming. So like Gohan, Krillin, are all like shitting bricks. He's like, what the hell's happening? And they're like, oh, I have to go, I have to run. But it's like literally Goku just changing his bandages. I'm like, why is he screaming? We're just changing his bandages.
And because he saw the needle.
Yeah, and then Gohan and Krillin are like trying to get the fuck out of there. Yeah.
Since we are talking about filler, one of my funniest ones is when they're inside Boo.
Oh,
Because that's where we learn how Vegeta's scared of, not scared, but he finds him disgusting.
Oh.
He's like, 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 Kyra, what the fuck is that? He's like, what? You scared of a worm? He's like, no, it just looks weird. Why does it look like that? Yeah, that's where Vegeta first gets terrified of worms, and it's the funniest thing in the world. He's like, Kakarot, what do your instincts tell you? Left or right? Left. Vegeta walks to the right.
All right, I'll go right. Perfect. That's cool.
It's the funniest banter between them I've seen in a minute. And
Yeah.
shit like that, man. Like it really, I will admit, it does live up to it. The only thing I don't like is like, cause like how I said with Naruto, like that first arc with Kiba and Hinata, it was okay. Which is like everything that came after that just felt kind of pointless.
Yeah.
It was. But they couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one arc that I liked in Naruto. It was with with Naruto and Hinata, and it was like they're trying to catch a bee and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And like Naruto saw a silhouette of Hinata. He's like, "Whoa, this beautiful woman."
That's the arc I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's literally directly after. And like I remember watching, I'm like, oh okay, Naruto just needs his mission to get back in. Maybe just like chill out for a little bit. Recover a little. Because at the end of the arc, he literally feels a lot better about what happened. He's like, all right, time to lock in. And I'm like, all right, let's go. See the next episode, and I'm just like. I hear the music and I'm just like, I thought you were gonna lock in, bro. What was what?
That's not gonna happen for a while, buddy.
Yeah.
How long was that arc anyway? Could it have been more than 10?
No, yeah, it was like 10.
Yeah.
There was a filler episode that I thought there was like sometimes they just have like there's an arc right after it, so they have like 3 episodes where it's just kind of a little bit of filler. There was one arc that I thought was like it's dumb and it's very much filler, but I thought it was so fucking funny.
Is it the one with Kakashi's dogs?
No, it's the one where Naruto ends up getting him
That shit was
getting
funny.
like
That shit was funny.
Naruto ends up like taking care of this bear type of monster, and it's on his back.
Oh yeah.
That shit was I like that one. That was pretty cool. I like that
Yeah.
episode. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then the mom came at them.
Yeah. That shit
It was
was
like,
funny.
wasn't that a one episode arc?
Yeah, no, it was a one episode arc. It was
Yeah,
one
it was
episode,
funny.
but it was like standalone on its thing. Naruto just goofing around. It was funny.
You know,
Yeah.
because Netflix actually has a few of them now. I went
Yeah.
back to watch the Naruto movies. They're actually really good.
They're
Yeah.
good.
Like they're
Blood Prison?
the animation,
Love Prison,
Blood Prison,
Road to Ninja,
Bonds.
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 Bonds
I
was
love
so
Bonds.
good.
Bonds
Bro,
is
that's
so
the one
fucking
Minotaur.
good.
No, Bonds is the one with
Discount Broly.
Discount bro.
no Bond.
I gotta think.
Bonds is the one with this. Actually, yeah, no, he gets stronger every time you hit him. Okay.
No, it
Bonds
is, bro.
with-
He literally charges
yeah,
up.
with the
So-
zero tails. Yeah.
Yeah, or like dark chakra.
Yeah, Dark Chakra. Yeah.
Dude literally throws a fucking haymaker, super activation fist, throws a fucking haymaker at Naruto. I'm not gonna lie, that movie Naruto got his ass beat because it was literally like a stand-in for Broly, I guess.
Yeah,
He literally charges, bro. He charges up. His old he gets like, oh, I got power with Dark Chakra. His hair goes black, charges up, his shirt rips, and all that's left is pants, but it has no shirt on, and it's Brock. I'm like, it's fucking Broly.
Yeah, but I will.
Y'all watched all the Naruto movies?
I've only
I
seen
watched most of them. Yeah.
I've seen Bonds, the one with the princess.
Y'all
That one was hilarious.
The
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 princess
end?
was-
The end?
At the end.
The end. He's like, "You want to help with that?" And then everything's funny because
The fucking thumbs up. killed me.
Guy Kakashi, no, Lee.
Lee had fucking fleas.
Yeah, Lee had like jitters, and Sakura was blushing. Kakashi was like, "Damn, okay." And then you just hear Naruto's dumbass, "You bet, I'm ready for anything."
Jesus, I'm like,
Shit is hilarious.
yeah.
Hey, have you seen the Part 1 movies?
Oh my god, I love
Yeah,
the Power
the
movies.
Oh,
Part
Bro,
really,
we-
really good.
Yo,
You seen the third one with the Denki type kid?
I
Yeah.
don't know which one it was, but there was one movie, not the third one. It wasn't the third one with
Yes,
like
that was the third one.
okay, which one was where they had like the summer outfits?
The summer outfits. Oh, that's the one with Lee, right? That's the
I
one
think
with Lee and
so.
Sakura, right?
Yeah, Lee and Sakura had like the
Pretty
summer
sure.
outfits.
Yeah. I know that's the third one.
Okay, third one. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm talking about the first one or the second one where it was like we got the meme face for Naruto where he's just like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
I know that's
He was someone was explaining something to him. He just he just hit him with the like he don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I think
That meme, bro. He's like,
Yeah, I think one of the movies gave us the other one where it's like Sai and
Crazy.
Sakura holding Naruto's mouth, and he's just like that.
yo, that shit was so funny.
was that the one when they went back in time?
I think I'm not sure, maybe, but I will say it was an interesting concept to bring the road where they went to the
That's
Edo
what-
world early, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, watching that made the scene where Naruto asked Ruka to be his dad at the wedding hit so much harder.
Yeah.
What movie was this?
Road to Ninja.
Yeah,
What's
remember
that?
when they're in the fake Edo Tensei world,
Right.
and then like they're seeing all their things, and then at the end of
Right.
the movie, Iruka is the one who welcomes them home. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Watching that, because I watched all of them before like the end came out, and I was just like, when he asked Iruka to be his father, I remembered like the scene of him coming home, bro. I shed a tear, bro. I was like, oh my god, it's like, bro, you were made for this, bro. Even like when he talked to him at the wedding, it's like he's speaking to his son. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
cinema, bro, cinema.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I hate. Like I love Naruto so much.
But there's a lot of shit that I don't like about Naruto. You know what I mean?
It's like,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know
There
why.
is those, but at the same time, are they really that important?
Yeah,
I mean,
Like, some
well,
things
no,
aren't
they
really
are.
that important.
In my opinion,
You gotta
yeah.
think about that.
Later to Shippuden, it gets really important. Like,
All right, so what things would you say you don't like?
plot holes, character reasoning, characters getting to the shaft.
Understandable.
I'll give you the biggest example.
That's-
like
yeah.
Ino's arc, the little arc Lee had, pretty sure one of the only fights Lee had in Shippuden. The arc about Kiba, which
Who give a fuck about
exactly, Tenten doesn't even have as much screen time as a goddamn swing.
Kiba or a pig? Side characters do get shot.
The side characters just went completely out of the way. Like even Tenten in the beginning of Naruto, it looked like she was getting ready for some development. Lee was getting better. Neji was accepting everything. That's another thing. Neji, we don't even see much of him at all.
He was
Neji dying.
No.
Killing a character off for a ship.
Yeah. This is the thing that bothers me.
A character like Neji. If it was Kiba, who gives a fuck? But Neji, like
No, but you're just saying Kiba. You're just saying Kiba. Like, who gives a fuck? Like you just said.
yeah.
You see Kiba. You see Kiba stepping foot up. He not up. Who give a fuck? Who really give a fuck? Like, ask that question to yourself.
Okay, bro. I understand why. I think you just hate Kiba. Bro.
No, but like, really, ask yourself. Who really give a fuck?
No, because that's the joke at me. I was like, if it was Kiba who got in front, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
But it was Neji.
If it was Neji, okay.
I mean,
Yeah, like Kiba, I know
Oh.
Kiba can kind of be a jackass, but he's not that bad.
he's not.
He just,
But
he
even
just-
I will say
he's more of a Yamcha than Yamcha. That's why
Right.
I talk about him the way I talk about him.
To be honest, he lost
it's bad
to be
that
honest, he lost to a fart, so I don't blame you.
that's true.
That is very true. Forget about that.
Hey, that shit was
He didn't even need the 9 tails, no taijutsu, none of that.
He was getting his ass
strategically
beat
timed
that
as fuck.
entire time,
That's
and
it.
he won.
That's
Bro. Plot.
it. Plot.
That was plot.
That
He was
was plot.
beautiful.
That was definitely plot.
Beautiful.
But I will say the thing that bothers me is like I hate like okay, I'll give you an example like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Obviously the manga ending's bad, like whatever, right?
I wouldn't say all that. It
Ooh,
was,
how-
it was alright.
I know, like in a lot of people's eyes it's bad and whatever, but
people were saying it's shit, dude.
That's what people are saying.
you know, it's just like it's the typical shonen ending, right? Whatever. At the end of the day, Jujutsu Kaisen never really went on with the characters minus Yuji, Yuta, Gojo, and like Kenjaku and Sukuna.
When you say going with the characters,
Like develop them.
okay,
Like we never like Megami's still the same as he was in the beginning.
Maki,
Maki again, development there. Like the characters that got developed, that were gonna get developed, got developed. Most of them did. But that's what I'm talking about, right? The characters that were gonna get developed got developed. I'm like, okay, sick, whatever. The ending, okay, whatever. That. In Naruto, Kiba got development in that fight that in the retrieval arc.
Yeah.
Kiba got development. Choji, especially Choji, got development during that fight.
especially
Yeah.
Shikamaru got development.
all of them.
All of
All
them,
of
bro. Even the
All of
sand
them.
people. Even
Yeah.
the sand people
Even the
got
sand
Absolutely.
Where is that development? I'm like, okay, cool. Everyone's getting developed. All these arcs, like this is sick. We go to Shippuden.
Nothing.
The only people who get developed are Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura,
to some extent, yeah.
Gaara,
Kakashi,
Kakashi,
Obito,
Obito, Madara,
Tsunade, Jiraiya,
Tsunade, Jiraiya.
but the people who actually matter.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like,
How many?
but it's like people
the
who
side characters who we just mentioned. How many of them actually get development? Minus Shikamaru.
Minus Shikamaru.
I would say more
mean,
just
Choji.
Naruto and Sasuke.
It was Choji's
Filler.
all over the place.
Yeah,
No.
it's
The- when he turned to the big ass nigga in the war arc.
Butterfly.
That was real. That was real.
Mm.
Like that was real development.
That's true.
How
Whether
long
we
did
want to
that-
say it is or not.
How long did that last?
That lasted a good 3 episodes, but it was a good episode. And plus, it did kind of go to the war too because he was still fighting. He did good development. It just wasn't as big as anybody else's.
Gaara.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, I will say, like, you know, I mean,
This is the fangirl. I forgot her name. No, Shikamaru's wife. I forgot her name.
Tamari.
Tamari. The puppet guy.
Oh,
Kankuro.
nothing.
Kankuro. I don't even remember his name.
Yeah.
That tells you all you need to know. Kankuro, Lee, Neji, Tenten, especially Tenten. Ino's development is her relationship with Sai and Filler. Think about that.
True.
You know, it's funny. There was a mini filler episode with 1010 where like she low key she was like, you know, she was like saying, oh, she was training with Lee and everything. And then we get like this whole flashback of like her wanting to be a hit ninja and stuff like that.
Like
And, like,
with
she-
inspiration.
Yeah, she wanted to be a ninja like Neji. And then you know there was flashbacking like her like events, like her timeline of like what happened.
That's her episode.
That's a real episode. No, legit. I know, right? You don't fucking know because it's a random filler episode in the middle of the war, but it's okay. It's like,
I thought you were talking about the other filler episode.
yeah, but
Where,
like,
she's in the Edo Tensei world and she's
Oh, yeah.
slowly succumbing to it. In her eye, it ends. It's really sad.
Yeah.
It ends with her really thinking that, wow, like I'm actually an important person to the village. And then you just see her eyes with the Renegon, and you're just like, damn. That sucks.
That sucks.
Damn.
And it's funny. A lot. They didn't. Wasn't that the case for like a lot of characters in general?
Yeah.
I think we just got to see what they could have been.
It was like Naruto. Sasuke was a fucking cop and shit like that. Yeah, it was weird.
You know that?
No, I
Yeah.
think that's different.
No, that's different.
That was
That's like
different?
that's what if Sasuke never left the village? That's a what if.
Yeah.
Well, that's not like an actual thing that happened
No.
in the
Pretty
no.
pretty good fella, by the way.
It's real. That filler was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually
Yeah,
good.
it was like a good what if. What if Minato never died? Sasuke never lived the village.
Itachi
Itachi
was
never. Yeah.
But there was one where Tsunade had her own like her own genjutsu thing, right? Where she was like,
Yeah,
I
that
think that was
was.
with Dan and her brother, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know what was crazy? They never showed who she was married to.
Damn.
Oh, they should married to Dan. Damn, I thought it was Jiraiya.
No, it was never dry.
Mm.
It was only Dan.
Yeah, Dan and then her brother. Yo. No, I'm sorry. The Tsunade's brother, his death scene is so hilarious. I'm
Bro.
sorry.
"Oh,
It's so
I've
sad.
seen that
I
shit.
know.
I've seen that shit. That shit was
I
funny."
tried to feel some sympathy, but like,
He just runs in.
No, I remember my friend like was a fan of the show, and he's like, "Bro, this shit is so sad, right?" And like, he's like, "Bro, we're about to get to it." I'm like, "Damn, like what?" And then like I see him running, like he runs past Orochimaru. Boom! He's like, "Oh man," I start dying, bro.
bro, they used to go to his
You
face.
thought I was insensitive. He was like, "Bro, why are you laughing?" You're like, "Bro, I'm sorry."
That shit
Bro
was
just went-
funny as shit, dude. Literally, dude. And it was like a second, not even.
No, my mindset was like, bro, if they would have showed his silhouette, it would have been the Mr. Krabs meme. It would have been him, Squidward, boom. You remember when Mr. Krabs was like, oops, boom?
Oh yeah. I remember that episode.
That was my first thought. That's why I was dying, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Yo, bro, it's the fact that you sent me that meme not too long ago.
That's
That's actually so fucking funny, bro. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, but-
Because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, no.
oh my god, bro.
Oh, bro.
That shit was so funny to me.
But the filler that I'm talking about was basically like it was before the genjutsu. It was like her you know how Neji had Lee had his own events, like you see his backstory in Naruto. We see her point of view from like back in the day, like her wanting to become a ninja, meeting Guy, and of course she had a crush on Neji and she wanted to be like Neji, but after like being with Lee for so long and like, you know, now they're training together, she has a crush on Lee now and wants to be like Lee instead of, she wanted to be like Neji, she wanted to be like Guy, and then she wanted to be like Tsunade, but now but at the end we're like, you know, Lee and her are training and then Lee drops like she's like, hey, he's like, Lee was like, oh, I have to go train, and she's like, you know, if you want, you come over to my place and we can talk things out, and then it cuts to Lee immediately doing push-ups, and then she drops like in anger, she drops like a little like iron anvil on her and be like, I can't do my push-up, it's too heavy, and then she's like, I don't want to be like Tsunade anymore. I found a new person I want to be like.
When did this happen?
I know, right? When the fuck did this happen? It was a great episode.
Not only that is the biggest use of filler, because I'm pretty sure Tenten's Metal Lee's son, I'm pretty sure the mom isn't Tenten.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
So literally, she has the filler. It's a random filler, but yeah, she
bro,
has
how
a.
many L's is she gonna take? She lost. She lost.
Even that's what
Lee
even
to some
Studio Apparel.
random.
Studio Apparel felt bad for her, bro. They were like, let's give her a lot of shit.
I don't think they do. She lost Lee to a random.
I mean, they gave her.
Well, that's not their fault. That's
They gave her a store. She got a store. She got a business.
And somehow a pig and a swing have more screen time.
Hey man. When you can only do so much when you got
No,
ninja tools.
but
You can
yeah,
only do so much.
No, that's what I'm actually. Yeah, that's another thing. People were bullying Lee. Why weren't they bullying her?
Bullying Tenten.
Yeah.
I feel like Tenten just stays out the way.
yeah.
I feel like that's
I
why-
would.
Lee just stands out too much. He just stands out
I guess.
regardless.
Nah,
Like,
I
you
would.
got- You got a person who don't do ninjutsu, taijutsu, looks like that.
Maybe. Yeah.
I guess.
People gonna make fun of you.
Big ass bushy
yeah,
brown.
yeah, that's Naruto's name for him, literally Bushy Brown.
Yup.
But yeah, no, that's like one of the things that I don't like when it shows like, yeah, we're gonna develop all these characters and presents it to you in that way, and then not only chooses not to develop those characters, which don't get me wrong, that's not. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest reasons. But then I'm like, okay, whatever, just make the ending good then. And you don't even do that. and then you keep going with it. And now you're not only that, because it's like at first I didn't hate it as much. Then we got into Boruto. I'm sorry, Boruto fucks up Naruto's legacy completely. I'm sorry. It's just how I feel.
Anime, you're right about that. 100%. I agree with you on that.
It's just because like.
Like the manga, amazing, but people don't read manga like that. So the anime at the end of the day, is
Like there is
terms.
there is
People like to
a
watch when they
big
read.
difference.
Yeah,
Like there is a big difference between how people act. Like this. Yeah, there's the face. By the way, that's the face.
Yeah, that's on the first movie.
Yeah, that's the first right here. That's what I was referencing, right? Fucking there, that fucking face. Yo, that shit is amazing. That shit is because I saw it was a meme. I saw a caption.
Origins of shit posting is right there.
Yeah, dude, I saw a caption where it was like, "Yo, motherfuckers are mad if I stare at you like this," and it's like, and it's just his face right here.
You know that? You know the one
Yeah.
kid who makes the dumbass face when the teacher's trying to be serious? That was me.
Yep. Now what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that face inspired so much shit posting, dude.
Yeah, but there was like but yeah, the reason why I bring up that filler arc is because like there's a lot of shit that happens in the filler, but it's like small. It's like an episode long because they just don't have either there's so much shit going on in the anime or they just don't have time to like develop characters, even though they try to. Like literally, an episode they tell you everything about Tenten, what her goals are now. Also, drop the fact that she does actually do like Lee, and then that
she
kind of
ends
goes
up
away.
and then she ends up losing him to a random. And
We don't even know if
We don't even know.
Lee could be adopted for all we know. I don't know.
Metal could be adopted.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we don't really see much.
And
about
it was
So
funny.
we do-
I think Kishimoto got asked that. Who the fuck is Lee? Who's Lee's wife and who's Metal's mom? And he was like, "Oh, I'll reveal that one day."
He's never doing that shit.
Because it was some random. Otherwise,
Yeah.
he would have directly said Tenten.
Yeah. It's like,
Which
look,
is so depressing.
I just
considering
needed
that-
people. I needed them to have kids. That's that's it. Like you know,
Like, that's also like another thing. Like,
I'm like, that's fine.
at this
That's
point,
fine.
just like you're clearly paying attention to the filler in the show or the anime because that's what most mangas do. They pay close attention to what the thing's releasing.
Right.
And he did for Shippuden, so he must have at least heard of the filler episode. Why didn't he put them together at that point?
Yeah.
'Cause at that point, it just looks like Tenten got beat out by some random woman, which is quite literally at this point what happened.
And it's like you gave Choji someone from a whole other village.
Yeah.
You could easily do that. It's not that big a stretch.
Damn, bro, Tenten's just such an help, bro. No game.
This is the episode I'm
I mean,
talking about right here.
She got one W. Was the fucking fan in the war. She did shit with
Oh,
that
yeah,
fan.
that-
She was
yeah.
doing shit with that fan.
This is the episode I was talking about.
That's no way that's a real episode.
Yeah. So she drops the anvil because
Is it sad that I really don't remember
I
this?
don't. I don't even
I don't.
think this
I,
happened.
it's
That's
just
what I'm saying.
randomly because I had DVR back in the day, so I would I would record episodes that I couldn't watch. That was an episode that popped up in that night.
Do you know the number?
No, because it's a random fucking episode somewhere. I think
Yeah, you
it's
can
before
find it on the website.
it's before the war, but like yeah, legit. She has a crush on Lee. Lee fucking he's like, oh, I don't. He's like, he's more focused on training than everything. So she drops an anvil on him.
To be
So,
honest,
yeah.
I'd say the only people wasted in Naruto for real is Lee, Neji, Jiraiya.
I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that?
I
I only say that because of Boruto. That's the only reason I say that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's the only because you see
Again, what I just talked about.
Yeah. And who else? Not Itachi. No. Fuck that. Not Shisui, overrated. Madara.
That's a bold statement, bro. Shisui got some fans, bro.
Bro, he got some fame, but
Woo.
he just like got hype him up so much.
That's true. Shisui wasn't really that
He
strong.
wasn't.
He got beat up by Danzo before the eyes. So
He took it like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kansuro. I wouldn't say Gar.
Kankuro,
Kankuro is not someone I think about that much.
Tenten,
10, she got Ninja Tools. She's a worse manga.
Tamari.
Tamari, she can only do so much. You know that. She's only Gaara's sister at the end of the day.
Yep. Fair enough.
And
She's
that's not
only
that's not
Gaara's sister at the end of the
misogynist.
day.
I'll make this clear. That ain't no crazy misogyny shit. That is just what it is. She's not that important to the story, the main story at least. So why would they need to make her stronger?
Hinata.
They could have done better work.
Yeah.
They could have done better work.
Again,
But she wasn't bad.
They give her Sakura a lot of them in like the second arc.
They
but
actually
that's
did.
because she's a part of the trio.
Yeah.
But no, that's what I'm talking about. Like the beginning of the Naruto, we're gonna showed so much character development with everyone. Showed them like it showed all of them like it made him seem like everyone was gonna be a part of the show from beginning to end, and then they just weren't. And then that doesn't help that with again hell the beginning of the Shippuden is just all about Sasuke. Literally,
No, it literally stops.
all the way until pain.
Yeah.
How the stories about stuff?
Because I guess like Kishimoto got tired of writing for Naruto, so he was like, let me try to write for Sasuke a little bit to develop him. There's nothing wrong with that, of course, because like it happens. But like I feel like he realized, oh shit, I'm kind of making this a lot more about Sasuke. Because look, this after Sasuke beats Itachi and then declares that he's gonna destroy the Hidden Leaf. Yeah, Join the Hidden Leaf. Naruto. This is how the story went. Sasuke did something. Naruto reacted. That was the entire story up until that point.
You're right.
It's actually, and then that was like, all right, let's change it to where let's make Naruto the actual main character again. So
The part to me that was so dumb is why did you make the power gap between them that massive?
I don't know.
Like that's what I'm talking about.
You
Like,
spent
little
3
things
years.
like
You
that.
spent 3 years to create a fucking bigger ball,
I feel
a
like
blue ball. I'm like, Joe.
it's because of the ambition at the time.
I
I
guess.
feel like that's more of the reason. Like Sasuke's ambition is different from Naruto's overall. He's trying to become the Hokage and bring Sasuke back, of course. But Sasuke's is way more important because he's doing that for his family.
I guess, but at the same time,
So he's just gonna be more focused on that shit than Naruto.
I guess, but the thing that was bothering me was that you go off with Jiraiya, you train, and like again, like
It was just a fuck
The
up.
characters they are, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I
what the
guess.
characters they
No,
are.
I think no. It really. At the end,
Like you just said, with Tsunade and they got easily distracted.
I think
That could happen multiple times during 2 years.
that's true. At the end of the day, it really just comes to a failure of trying to make them rivals. Like it just didn't like it was at the time like
You think it was a failure?
because the power gap was too big. After the 3 years, the power gap was way too big.
bro,
Yeah, Naruto had to play catch up. He had to play catch up for a little bit before they became rivals again.
You did play catch up.
bro, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a
Sasuke
failure.
was
It was a
already
failure. It was a failure to represent like for I don't know what he was thinking, man. 'Cause
What
it
was
was like
Bro, literally the beginning was like him going like, bro, like we need like when he sees Sasuke again for the first time, he's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like why are you coming, bro? Like you're like he literally like doesn't even react to him. So he's like, bro, like what are you doing? Like even Yamato's like he's fast, like no one can react to him. Like Naruto's like surprised that Sasuke is that fast. He's like, bro, like what are you doing? Like why are you worried about me? You're literally weaker than me. I could kill you right now. And the Nine Tails, the only way the Nine Tails would save him is if he did what he did way later with Kurama and infusing the chakras together at the same time. That's the only way they would literally beat him. But even then,
even
even worth it.
that's one
Even
thing. That's
worth it.
one thing that the Storm again. I have to give it to Cyber Connect again. That's one thing the Storm Games did well because they had a little fight, had a little skirmish in the game, and at that point Sasuke was just fucking fast as shit. Nobody could touch him. Naruto literally went boom, and then he hit him to the wall, and then Naruto did this shit to like actually, all right, motherfucker, listen to what I'm about to tell you. Like I was like, yes, Naruto, good job.
but that's what I'm talking about, right?
Finally, those 2 years actually helped.
It's like they try to make him out to be Goku and Vegeta, like in a sense of like a rivalry, right? Because like Sasuke's going the dark path, he's going the light path, right? And then to have that gap be that big again, why?
Plot.
Simple as that.
I say plot.
We needed Naruto to fight Pain.
I guess, but you could have at least like it's like how Cyber Connect did. Like again, I'm saying this because I played the games too. I was playing this and I'm like, yes,
Don't make him like
this is so
significantly
much
stronger
better.
than him. Yeah.
yeah, like it was pretty clear Sasuke. No, even in the game, Sasuke was stronger than Naruto.
Okay.
But at the very least, it wasn't like this and this. It was like maybe this and this. Like they were at least somewhat close.
Yeah.
At what point of the story?
When he first meets him again.
At the summit?
No,
No.
Like-
This is like in the very beginning of
like
Naruto
the very
Shippuden.
beginning of Shippuden when they hear Sasuke's at the
Part
with
two.
Orochimaru, yeah.
Okay.
It's like at the very beginning where like like you see,
When
like,
they got to the hideout.
yeah, where
You see Sasuke
yeah.
up there, the Naruto,
So he's
Sakura down here.
So in the game, he was managed to actually do a little something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the thing I just showed you. That I showed you, like that's what he did. Literally, when Sasuke tried to fight him with a sword. Naruto's like, man, get your.
I'm like,
Literally hits him so fucking hard. He goes straight to the wall, and the wall breaks, and they run, and then literally full stomp. He matches his speed by getting into the wall with the point where he can't pull out his sword. And literally hits him gets him like this with his neck, and then like, all right, bro. Listen to what I'm about to tell you, and then it flashes to it does a flashback to back then in the part 1 where they had the fight where Naruto was like this when he was in the Nine Tails mode. I was like, yeah, I was like the same exact mode. I'm like, thank you, CyberConnect 2. Thank you, CyberConnect.
Right?
Yes, thank you, CyberConnect.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Why would you have that gap be so like desperate? And then
no. The only reason I only see the gap as big as it is just for Naruto to develop more. That's it. That is it. Naruto at that point in the story, he just was the same Nick. He didn't have to go through nothing. He didn't say nothing. Like he was just the same person.
Yeah,
As a character and power, he was just the same.
I
yeah,
guess.
that's but like that's not good.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
But that's why they need to do that. So
like,
he could develop a little at least, so he could actually fight Sasuke.
like even when Vegeta was stronger than
I feel like it was
Goku during
pointless
the
though.
Cell
They
arc.
should have handled that way better. That was pointless.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's fair to say.
For that,
Why leave at all if you're gonna do that?
Bro, just to like.
Because
like I said,
he created all Naruto did was make a bigger ball. He didn't have better chakra control. He had worse. He almost killed Jiraiya in the 2 years with the Nine Tails
Would
Fox.
you rather him learn Sage Mode beginning or when the time he learned?
Naruto, like there's a lot of
I'm just asking you.
I feel like he could have learned
I feel like
at least one-handed Rasengan, at least, because he was still doing the clone shit.
Yeah.
Because that could have been awesome. That's one of the things I said, like, oh my god, I fantasize about this. Like, it would have been cool if like he learned how to do a one-handed Rasengan, and then later on when he has to learn the Rasengan Shuriken, he's struggling, but then he realizes, oh yeah, I used to do the clones, and then he does the clones.
so much
That would have been
harder.
awesome. Like, oh yeah, like bringing back to like using his like he forgets. Oh yeah, I used to do clone shit, and then brings that back.
At least do something simple.
Yeah, or like, and then people could be like, oh shit, yeah, the clone. That's how I used to do it.
No, rather than oh yeah, I can make more clones
or a bigger Rasengan. Or I mean, well, cool if you could do a bigger Rasengan, but at least learn one-handed, because he didn't learn that shit until the very end, and even then, when it happened, it was random as shit.
Yeah, it was
Random as fuck.
literally in the final fight. He's
Random.
just like, and
Not even in the anime, he's like, huh?
yeah, no, that's what I'm like. No, and the funniest part for me, why I always remember it. I think I've told these guys before.
Yeah,
In the game, like one of my little cousins walked in, and then he was like, "Damn, the spirit bomb looks a little different this time." Because the game looked like a spirit bomb, so I was just laughing my ass off. He's like, "What? You're playing that? That's not Dragon Ball?" Like, no, that's Naruto.
Yeah, that was cool as fuck though. In Storm 4, literally he gets hit on the boulder. Mind you, it shows like at that time where Naruto literally is stronger than Sasuke because he hits him. Naruto hits a boulder. Sasuke bounces off the boulder and goes flying to a fucking wall.
Yeah,
wall. And then he does this shit. He goes up and then he doesn't jump. And then random people's arms make the Rasengan form. He literally just does this shit.
he just jumps and goes like,
And I'm like,
boom.
oh,
That was so hard.
shit.
That shit's tough.
Yeah.
"See what I'm talking about, right?" Low key, at this point, I'll be like, "Yo, bro, you got 100, bro? Because like the don't buy a connection, but buy the old collection, bro."
I got 4. That's all I need. I have 4 and 1.
Bro, if you experience Naruto through playing the games, it is so good.
So good. Storm 1 is fucking incredible. That's one of my favorites.
I gotta do that.
Oh yeah, speaking of, how do you feel about the controversy?
With connections?
Not connections. Storm 1 being available on this.
I like it. I mean, I don't have a really opinion on it. I just think that Storm 1 is it's on a phone. That's
Storm 1 is available for your phone.
Yeah.
For $10. And it runs pretty well from what I hear.
That's it. Yeah, I don't see a reason why. Because you know what it is? People are mad because like, oh, you rather do that than have 5. I'm like, support, bro. Like,
I'm gonna be real with them.
support. Yes.
Give up on 5, bro.
Yeah.
Like you have to let it go. Like they are nearly caught up. 5 would just be Boruto. It wouldn't even be Naruto.
It would be Boruto.
It would be Boruto because all we have is Boruto's fillers and the rest of the show.
That's it.
I'm like, I'm like, dude, people are just mad at the fact like, oh, five isn't happening. I'm like, listen, bro, it wasn't gonna happen. It may happen, but it's not. We don't have enough content for
At
five
the
to
very
happen.
least,
To like really mean something. Like now with Blue Vortex,
it would.
yeah,
It could.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even think it'd be Storm 5. It would be Boruto's Blue Vortex. Or
that's what I'm
something
saying.
like
Yeah,
Like, or Boruto's
Boruto
Storm.
Ultimate Ninja
That'd
Storm.
be kind of fire.
Yeah, Boruto Ultimate. Actually,
That would be kind of fire.
That would
The Blue
be.
Vortex would be kind of fire.
Boruto Storm, Blue Vortex, something like that,
Yeah.
you know? Because, like, we don't have enough content. Like, at the very least, you guys are asking for the wrong thing. Ask them to go back and remaster Storm 1. Because don't get me wrong, it looks good. But imagine that with Storm 4 graphics.
Yeah. I mean, it looks the exact same. But yeah, you're right. In my opinion, I feel like they should just do what they did with one.
You really gonna tell me Storm 4 and Storm 1?
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
not,
that's why I brought it up. Like, you really gonna
But,
tell
like,
me
they were-
those two are the same?
Yeah, but like they cooked with the first one, where one still holds up very, very fucking well.
Kinda. It is kinda that you have to do side quests to unlock missions, you know?
Yeah, I'm just talking about graphics. Like it looks,
Fair.
it holds up very well. Of course, I mean the mission thing kind of I
Especially
didn't.
'cause Storm 4 is just so fun in the beginning. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. But I feel it. But I agree with you because I'm like, what I feel like they fucked up with when it comes to two after one is that they got rid of the open world entirely. Like there's still open world, but you can't do the shit you can do in 1 versus 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Nothing compared to like 4. All those games, if you're walking around in the overworld, all you can do is just walk.
And have
It's
missions,
boring as shit. Yeah, like 1 actually you can run around, do missions, have all those things. I feel like all they had to do was just change the fact that you needed to do missions or it's a lot of story missions, and that's it. That's all I need to do. Because I like the missions. I just don't like the fact that I have to do random missions just so I can unlock story mode missions. You know what I mean? That was the only thing that was sucked about it. But other than that, it's a great fucking game. I actually think like Storm 1 is actually, in my opinion, it's a lot better than 4. Reason why, and I'll tell you why. It is the only game. It is the only. Oh yeah,
that is a hot take.
That's a little bit hot.
let me cook. 1, when it comes to
All right.
gameplay, has a
As
lot.
you know, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I'm not that open to change my mind, but I'm not like most of them. I am. So
I mean, well, it's Storm. So
let me hear it.
So 1, honestly, when it comes to a gameplay standpoint, is a lot better than the actual than Storm 4. Only because like you actually Storm 4 has so much cheese, and they kind of fixed a little bit of connections, but Storm 4 like really you just spam, do the same shit. Storm 1, you actually had to like time your fucking like they didn't just give you the prompts for like your meter to get out of an attack. There, it's open. You can do it now. You have to wait like the 2 logs, and then you have to wait.
Your timing.
No, you have to time that shit before he hits. You have to time it right when he hits you to dodge out the way.
Okay.
And they had a lot of shit where like they had clashes. That has still not been in 1, 2, 3, 4. Clashes are still not a thing. It's only a thing in 1. Like you can actually do a clash with not just Naruto and Sasuke. Neji, you can clash with Neji. You can clash with a lot of
I'll
things.
give you this.
Yeah.
Gameplay wise, fair enough.
That's what I'm saying. Only gameplay wise.
Yeah, because I was about to cook you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you're going to
story
tell me
mode,
the
no.
story mode? Like,
Well, I will say like towards the beginning half of 4 did suck, but second half was great.
you're gonna tell me that beginning fight where you control Hashirama versus Madara
No,
sucked?
after that.
That's how it
After
starts.
It
Yeah.
literally starts with
that. Yeah,
you.
right after that, what do you do?
Bro, the
What do you-
animation
yeah.
is beautiful.
That's
You're
what
literally fighting.
I agree.
It's like quick time animations, and like it literally ends with them going like Madara, Hashira. Bro, I was popping. I was like, bro, this shit is. I'm like,
good.
bro, why is this in the anime, bro?
It's good. It's
It
good.
was so fire, bro.
Yeah, but I will say after that fight, what do? You go through. You go through these.
You go through where you picked up on the story.
I know, but what do you go through? You're not it's not the exact same quality. You play the mission and it's just still images of the anime and then the fight. Still images of the anime and then the fight. And that's it. You have like a little bit of dialogue, but it's just still images until we get to the important shit. And then the game starts actually having cutscenes again.
Hold on.
Mind you, yeah, mind you, They literally that was the laziest part of 4. Like it was like after the Hirashirama fight, they're like, all right, hype. The cutscene's gonna look fantastic, and it takes you until like halfway point in the story to be like, all right, the cutscenes actually cook. Because it's really did this you reuse anime cutscenes for like the first couple missions.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, duh. They only did that because the anime was at that point.
I know, but like compared to like it's just so why can't they look? They've done like the regular cutscenes for 2 and 3. Why they use still images?
Okay, fair
That's what I'm saying. Like it got lazy in the beginning, and then they cooked, but like later you have to go through like still images of just regular people talking.
That's only literally until they arrive into the war.
Yeah, but like why back then for 2 and 3 it was boring. It was like there was shit wasn't happening, but they still had these cutscenes.
I get what you're saying,
you
but
know
like
what I mean?
at the same time, right? They only did that because they had the ability to use that. And I mean, you literally see the beginning fight, which is that, and don't get me wrong, that's beautiful and all.
Yeah.
But like after that, it made sense because we were picking up right where we left off. And like you can't, bro. You wanted cutscenes for when they have to fight Kabuto in the snake form? Like
they did that before. Why
okay,
can't?
but like that was so pointless.
It does, bro. Why would you? But you're saying why would you prefer? Like, okay, why would it matter? I'm like, but listen, if you're gonna, why would you prefer a cutscene versus a still image of an anime scene?
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No,
why would you?
I understand your point, but
Yeah.
you're acting as if like they ruined like the absolute.
No, they didn't. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're just going in. Don't get me wrong. Storm 3 and Storm 2 are really good, but at the same time, they occur during like the points in Naruto where like things can tend to be a little boring. Which is why I feel like they put more effort into them.
Yeah.
Again, like it's like the ending fight. Like the ending fight, they put a ton of that into it. Don't get me wrong, they put a lot into animation and cutscenes.
Absolutely.
But that's because those were like big moments, like back to back to back. Like the arc before the war isn't that interesting.
I mean, the war was already there though.
Wasn't it pain?
No, but like 3 starts
when Sasuke first fights Kabuto and the snake with Itachi.
Yeah.
Then it leads to him talking with the Hokages, and then we literally. I get it's still images and all. Like we even got a still image for when Hashirama.
But that's Sasuke's portion. Naruto's already in the war, and it's still images.
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
like,
I'll give you that on Naruto, but Sasuke is like.
I mean, yeah, but like, why have? If no, number one, this is all taking place in the war, so no matter what, like it's shit's not happening even in Sasuke's portion. Why the fuck are you gonna? Why are you putting that for Naruto's thing? So like it, both you're making one. I get it, but you're gonna make the other one shitty too. Like I get it, you want to save time to make the later half better because that's what they did in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, where like there are a lot of moments in Kakarot where you're looking at people just like stand there and then their lip slap and then the actual like
I mean, unless you're DLC.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Like unless
they love Tenkaichi Tournament because that ending scene with Piccolo
that shit was good. But
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But they and that's why Connection sucks because they took the worst part of 4 and made it the entire fucking game. Yeah, so I'm like, yo.
Like why would they? I don't know why they did that, but yo, that shit was like so crazy. Like when freaking like that's what I'm saying. Like don't get me wrong, like I understand how you may feel that way, but the story's
still good. I'm just saying part of it wasn't bad.
All the good moments hit way harder. Like Guy like literally having to like to Guy doing his Night Guy attack against.
Yo, that was good,
bro. I showed him that, bro. Like it's the fact because like in the anime, it's just Minato using his body like to grab the orbs to prevent them from hitting Guy, and in the game, it's him grabbing his shuriken because he hasn't lost his arms at all,
right.
And he just hits that cool ass pose, and I'm just like, yo, that was the same pose in the trailer. And you just see Lee crying, and then you get the ending scene with the star, and I'm just like, bro, where was that?
Yeah, you see him running with the red dragon behind him, bro. That's
that's what I'm saying. Like, I like its peaks over its bad parts, basically.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm saying like they're just like it's weird why they kind of like the beginning part is shit, but the ending, it's so much, it's worth it because the end, like the second half is so fucking good. where it's just shit after shit, set piece after set piece, dude. When you're like, when it turns into fucking Dynasty Warriors, when it's like the fucking Toad, when you're with Naruto trying to get to Madara, bro, it's so good. Oh, sorry, Obito.
Oh, when also your Obito fighting all the people who killed Ren, bro, that shit was so satisfying.
Yeah, that fight was great, dude. Obito, like Obito's backstory, that was handled very well. Very well.
And what you call it? Also when Naruto and Sasuke fused for the first time to become Susanoo Kurama Kaiju, and they're just beating the shit out of Obito's Kaiju, bro. Like, yeah, bro, you should play it, bro. You should. They're genuinely.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I love the fact that Cyber Connect like adds stuff that makes the product better because they did that in Dragon Ball Z and Kakarot too. Future Trunks. You know what scene I'm talking about,
bro.
Oh, you know, bro.
Bro, it's not even that, bro. For
Woo!
me, it was Future Gohan, bro.
No, I was like Future that
Bro,
that DLC.
I saw
that shit was so. I mean, that's a meme,
you know,
dude.
Like how in the movie where like Gohan like gets hit, then he's screaming like as the android's just finishing, right? In the game, they knock him down. They're getting ready to fire. Gohan's like on his like last like breath. And he just you see the Super Saiyan flickering, and then he just like he powers up. He's just like like his last dying breath. I was just like, bro, please win, please win, please.
It was better because he went out fighting. He went out to the last breath. Like, let's give him the last hurrah. Like, Future Gohan is badass, and they actually he didn't just get hit, knocked down, and then get. No, he fought to his last breath for that. I'm like, that shit was great,
bro.
man.
I just
Better way to go out, incredibly better,
bro.
Low key, I want to play Kakarot just for the DLC.
Oh yeah, no, I
just want to play Kakarot.
I have the DLC. I just hate that I have to get all the way to Cell and like the
grinding.
the grinding aspect is so boring.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like I want to finish it, but it's just such a chore to get there. And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to do this to get to the Boo. Then I'm gonna have to do this to get the Cell, and I'm gonna have to do this eventually if I get to Beerus, and it's just.
Yeah. I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm just gonna buy. I'm gonna see like wait until it comes out on extra for free, and then I'm just gonna go straight to Budokai the 23rd Tenkaichi tournament. Because at that point, it's like when you're fighting, it's like 5, 6. Because you're a kid.
The game doesn't allow you.
Oh no! No, damn.
I know that because people were like, bro, why can't I play Bardock's story? And it's like, you haven't even gotten the Frieza or beaten the game yet.
You have to beat the game in order to get to
either that or be like, you have to be near the end of the game to get there. It is such a pain in the ass. Like, that's why Kakarot isn't bought as much as people wanted to. If they would have just left out that aspect, bro.
Kakarot's a good game, but the fights are amazing, the graphics are amazing, but what you do in between is kind of boring shit.
It is so it's not so boring. It's massively
boring.
Fucking boring.
That's why I prefer. I'm like, yeah, that's why I prefer what they're going with Spartans. It's like, yeah, just give me the fucking fights.
Oh yeah, no, that's like such a like I'm gonna have to go to custom battle for the Gohan thing. You can go on coming back because bro, yeah, they didn't have his character episode, but at the same time, bro, it's the fact that Trunks could stay instead of going back to the forest.
Ooh,
which means he could be in the palace. He could be in the kitchen, bro. Cooking.
Yeah, bro. Nah, there's also some connections that like a bunch of fucking games. I'm not really sure, but I think they've done a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's low quality because it's my phone, but yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Is this one that one guy?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I remember the first time my friend sent me this shit, he was like, bro, you have to play it. Bro, I was like, why? Like,
Bro, that shot right there, god damn. God, like yo, he's fighting, like dude,
He fought him.
he's actually like putting in everything he's got, bro. He went out like a fucking G, man.
Had to put an extra.
Woo! Again, and we're just showing the Kakarot fight
Yes,
with
yes.
Super Gohan, Future Gohan, where like he literally to his last breath, dude.
Went
Yeah.
out, went out, bro. At that moment, I literally thought I forgot what happened. I was just like, bro, just turn Super Saiyan 2 already, bro. Just
Yeah, right.
turn Super Saiyan 2, bro. Just end it.
Listen, I don't care if it's not canon. I don't give a fuck. I want to see that fight where he wins. It reminds me of like with Super Broly, where they kind of like they kind of make Bardock actually like hit it. It's not just like the one blast, and then that gets like absorbed by Frieza's ginormous
They made it a
ball.
beam.
Yeah, they made a beam and like a little like even though he's not winning that, it's like
He keeps
it's just
trying.
he keeps. It reminded me of that. I'm like, oh, that was good. I love that part of Bardock's like.
Yeah, man, it's just, bro.
And especially as a Bardock fan, I will say this: I'm waiting. I'm like begging for them to get to the manga. It's like, they got it, bro. You know,
So well. Yeah, bro, I couldn't.
Yeah, my goat.
finally after like 30 years of Bandai and Toei being like, it's his father, but they're
He's
not
a
gonna,
scientist.
he's no. It was like, yeah, that's Goku's father, and that's it. Did nothing with that concept. Finally, after
Yeah.
Toro was like, oh yeah, Goku actually knows his dad now.
To be honest, I'm just glad they even introduced Gine at all.
Yeah,
It's like
Nobody
Gine,
talks about it.
yeah, no, like Gine is like Goku's mom, and like literally it shows like everyone's like, oh, why did Goku get there? Like, what? It literally wasn't just a block on the head. It's from Gine. She literally acts like a pure-hearted saint. It was funny because it was like the first time like they met. I'm not sure if you saw this. The first time they met, Gine slapped Bardock, and Bardock was like, I think I'm in love.
that was minus manga. That's funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah.
I remember that part was like I love what they did with Super Broly, where it's like, okay, it's not people are gonna prefer like the original story, and so does the Z, like so does Z, they prefer the original story, but I feel like it could have been I feel like Kakarot could have been a great opportunity, kind of like, because we have people who prefer Super Broly minus version of the story and the Z version of Bardock's story. I feel like Kakarot could have been a great opportunity to kind of like mesh the two together, where like we have Bardock being a scum, but also like he does have a soft spot for his wife and his sons. Like,
Broly did, no?
That they did, but like it was more. They made Bardock to be more of a good guy, and the whole thing about Bardock in the original that he wasn't a good guy.
Fair enough.
He was a scum.
Just a
Yeah,
typical saying.
he was a typical Saiyan, but then he like for the first time he fought for himself and not just for someone telling him, which was made his last stand heroic, because it was like, I'm going to like, even of course they say in Broly for the first time, I want to say something
Yeah.
instead of destroy it. They didn't have to spell it out for you. The original did that just by him like wanting to face Frieza by himself
I mean,
and save everybody.
you do realize he's saying that to Gine, right?
I know. I'm just
He's
saying.
giving justification to his wife
Yeah,
why
yeah,
he's
yeah,
sending
yeah.
their son to Earth.
Of course, yeah. I'm just saying, like,
Like, that's why I love Gine, because with her in the
Absolutely.
picture, it makes like it shows.
And imagine what it would have been if they added, like, let's say it's the Z portion, but Gine was there. Imagine that's peak. That's peak.
But that's what I'm talking about, right?
Like, imagine if fucking like
Bro.
Frieza kills Gine and then Bardock just loses his fucking mind and goes up there.
Go Super Saiyan.
I mean, no, but like goes up there and then like it's more motivation for him to beat Frieza. You know what I mean? Like that would have been.
At least like a fake Super Saiyan would have been nice.
Bro.
Like what they did with Goku in that one movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. One of the coldest scenes was actually in Xenoverse, where if you lose against Fu, like and Bardock, Bardock actually beats Frieza. You even see the glimpses of him turning Super Saiyan as he shoots his orb, and it beats Frieza. And then in Fighter Z, where if you win, like you get the dramatic finish off, it's Frieza getting angry and he blows him up, and then Bardock like sees the vision, and then remembers like, and then is like, don't worry, my son will got him. And then he remembers Tora and every one of his people. And he goes like, yo, and he like literally turns Super Saiyan and goes like this will change everything. Wins, takes off the headband. One of the hardest shit I've seen in a minute, bro.
Yeah, he's like, man, I gotta do. I'm like, I'm not gonna wait for Kakarot to do it. I'm gonna fight
Yeah, that's
you now.
pathetic. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's cool. I like that.
But yeah, like little things like that. Like honestly, because like that's the thing with like Dragon Ball Z. Like it's not about
We know the
characters.
story, bro. Like we can
No,
change it.
It's not about characters, and yet that's why I love Dragon Ball so much. Like they don't develop the characters like they don't shove it in your face like by like a tragic backstory or by something else. That shit just happens.
Yeah.
Like you don't and when you notice it after going through the show like crazy, it hits 1,000 times harder. Like for example, when Vegeta turned Majin, bro, that blew everyone's minds. And then when he's like spitting about this shit that you thought he'd let go of, then you realize he didn't. Beautiful thing, like his speech. Like spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your rage dwindle to a handful. Watch this commoner steal my destiny. I was like,
That was some real shit.
That was some real shit. He was hella jealous. He's like, man, I want to be that. It's like the Mike Tyson. It's like the Mike Tyson quote where it's like, sometimes I miss that guy. Sometimes I feel like I'm a bitch, but I miss that person.
and
It's like that's what they feel me when I was in the ring.
and the thing is,
Yeah,
they
that's how
literally
Vegeta feels.
They tease the crash out himself because he's like, I will never fight again. And then Goku comes back and he's literally just like I just
Begging for this fight.
I wanted to feel like the way like he just couldn't understand how a Saiyan would sacrifice his life for people other than himself. And I think a funnier part is like see if like a bridge like also like takes notes of it and makes it even worse because it's like I'm going to PTA meetings and Krillin's movie nights. Listen to me, Kakarot. I'm using his fucking name.
Yeah. What do you call Krillin back then?
Bald man.
Ball. I'm using his fucking name.
Like that's what I mean. Like he grew soft, and that's what he doesn't shove as much in the anime. He rather uses his power, like to say, like, bro, look at me. I'm getting soft. I'm relying on you, me, relying on someone else other than myself. That's why I love his crash out so much. It is so justifiable because he's like, he hates everything he's become. But then, like after fighting Goku, he realizes, like, yeah, this was just the wrong thing. I guess I needed my last hurrah, basically.
Yeah, he did. And I love the fact where even the bridge was like, of course you can't understand. You who has never fought for anyone but himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I love that line, dude.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm using his fucking name.
yeah, that was because those characters, like, granted, DBZ Bridge characters are different, but like, they also like are
They
very
pay a
similar.
lot of homage to the original. Like
Yeah, like a lot of lines to the
in the
original.
abridged speech, he doesn't really highlight all the little shit he's done, but I guarantee you, even though it's not said in the anime, Vegeta was guaranteed doing that shit. He was spending more time with Trunks. He even promised to take him to the park if he could get a hit in his face. Like, I remember I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh man, Vegeta's really like set it up to life. Like, okay, this is pretty cool. And to learn then that he never got over it, that he's been festering it for the entire time. Again, but that's what I'm saying. That development just comes out of nowhere. It doesn't. It was only foreshadowed in that little moment of him going like, "Damn, I ain't gonna fight Cell anymore. I'm not gonna become a fighter ever again."
Yeah.
And again, in the movies where he's just being man lazy, you know, dealing with Bojack or dealing with Metal Cooler, like he's not interested in doing any of the fighting. He's only fighting because he has to.
Right.
Like, and for him to notice that all that pent up resentment had been festering from Cell.
But wasn't Goku like that's the biggest part of that in my home?
He was.
Like, was he like majority? Like, I don't know because like when like you just said when he came back, when he came back, all that shit came back. So I think he had to reason for it.
The thing is that is half the reason. The other half is when he fought that one alien and he was using all the energy. Vegeta sensed that he was way stronger than him.
Yeah, and also like Vegeta at that time, like Goku coming back gave him a reason to fight, and it was a struggle for, like it was the whole Majin Vegeta is an interesting character because like it is a man struggling with his his
own
his,
race.
his ego and actually what he wants. He
And
want like he
Oh,
wants
yes.
he wants his family, but his pride as a Saiyan won't let him. Like his pride as a Saiyan is too strong.
And that's the best part because
Yeah.
you think he's gotten over that from the start because
Hasn't.
of Trunks Bulma and all the like, even how Trunks talked about his
He
father.
tells him like, I was happy being here.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
That's why
him
it
off.
comes out of nowhere. That's why it's so good because you don't expect that development from a character who seems to have gotten over that.
Yeah.
But then he never really did, meaning that from all that start, he's been festering that. And that, bro, like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, that development wasn't foreshadowed. That development, maybe it was a little bit with Cell. A little bit. But maybe, like, that type of stuff doesn't, like, it came out of nowhere. It was unexpected. Like, it made you go, what the fuck? You know, all my what the fuck moments have from One Piece have been because it was foreshadowed, a tragic backstory, or a plot point. For Dragon Ball, it's just characters, moments, and fights. That's why I love it way more because it was like, oh, okay, this is all part of the story, and this was just, bro, like it's a new aspect of the characters that we haven't seen in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just blew my mind. I was just like, yep, that's the thing.
And it was true. Like it also like Vegeta could tell like he's holding back, and it just proves this point where it's like, oh yeah, he did what? That's what I'm saying. Like it proves this point like Vegeta did like feel like he was getting left behind. Like that was it was not it was all the shit that he was feeling, and then he could sense that Goku
was stronger.
Goku was stronger. That was the last straw. That was the last straw, which is why he let Babaji take control, or like give him another strength, like give him more strength.
Also, something that a lot of people were telling us ago, what was also pissing him off was Gohan stopped training.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, he was always like one of his biggest, like, not fans.
Because Vegeta.
This is the same dude because
Well, like,
he couldn't. Because I will say because Vegeta, I'm not gonna lie, has so much respect for Gohan. It's not said, but he has a lot of respect. This is the same dude that when he was not just Cell. This is the same dude when he was only 8 years old, couldn't even fight Nappa, was going toe to toe with him back in Saiyan Saga. Like this kid,
And then Frieza,
this kid,
third form.
Yes, I'm saying he's like what he couldn't understand because like he has so much respect for him. That's why I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like you're literally the strongest out of all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. And Vegeta wanted a new rival. And if Gohan would have kept training, he would have been stronger than Goku.
Yeah,
like easily.
he was by the end.
And by like literal logic, if Vegeta can beat Gohan, he'd be the strongest.
Yep.
That's like little things like that that you don't really take into account. And then when you go back and look back, they're like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of depth.
Because a lot of depth. And Dragon Ball doesn't show any of that. It's something you have to think about yourself.
No, it's
Dude,
true.
when you say show, like, what do you mean show?
Okay.
It doesn't tell you. You have to. It
just
doesn't
like-
tell you.
Okay.
It's show, don't tell.
The show
Absolutely.
doesn't tell.
Yeah.
Like again, like the Vegeta, like with Gohan thing, you wouldn't know that he again, you wouldn't think about Vegeta.
How he thinks about it.
How he thinks about Vegeta massively respecting Gohan, unless you look back and then you think about, oh shit, that's why he's probably all in his face sometimes. He respects him. He acknowledges him.
It's like
as
seeing
one of the
it's like
strongest.
seeing a friend, like a dude who you've known who's been a nice guy, and then you see him just drinking in the bar, shit face. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Get. You know what I mean? Like a friend that you knew that was like doing really bad. Like, dude, you let yourself go, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's that in that kind of sense.
Yeah, but it's just stuff that you thought you knew and you did it. And we need to get that here.
Yeah, we can do it. All right, but it was a great episode. I can't lie. It was a great fucking episode. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see ya. Guy, you want to get on the picture?
Yeah, we'll see you later.
I'll see y'all later. Yeah, we'll try to do next. I don't know. You guys, if you can do SGA, and then we want to do the SGA. SGA after before, and we do this and then SGA. I'm good. All right. I'll call it that
tomorrow.
For Wednesday.
For next one.
For next Wednesday. Sorry.
Oh well, this is assuming they even fix the thing tomorrow.
This?
No.
Oh, no, I'm talking about for podcast.
Yeah, sure. No, but I'm saying like this is assuming we get the lamp next week.
Well, that's different. I'm like, if we get the lamp or not.
I mean if we don't, we're not going to be able to do anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we just reschedule.
Until the meantime, how about we just do this again?
Yeah.
And then until they fix it, or I have to step in and be like, hey, you might have to use the weather.
Yeah. Because
Then-
she did say IT, but yeah, I told her to keep you updated with that. So hopefully she reaches back to you if there's any updates. You know.
All right.
But yeah. All right. But anyway, guys, it was a great episode. We had a lot to talk about. But I'll see y'all. Have a good one.